Mission accomplished.
We got the first one! Are you jealous of Mama getting more kitties? You jealous for Mama's attention? Come here. You wanna play? Do you wanna play with Mama? Yeah? You want Mama to give you some food? Food? Sit and wait. Good girls. I just took off my makeup. Do we know what that means? No, you don't, because I have not updated you. Well, unless you've watched my Instagram stories, I have been updating you guys about this on there. But basically, I've been working on something very exciting. One day, I just had this idea, like, I don't know where it came from. It just popped into my head. It was to make a series called 10 Lessons I've Learned While Studying Illustration at University. It's basically like a series of 10 short videos, like YouTube shorts, reels, TikToks, whatever you want to call them. They're basically under 90 seconds each. And that's what I've been doing. I've been filming like crazy. I've been putting makeup on every single day just because I did it for the first couple of videos and I was like, I need to stay consistent. But girl, going forward, I'm definitely not going to be wearing makeup in every single thing that I film. This is proof of that because your girl's not a makeup girly, okay? I wish I was, but it honestly just feels like face paint to me. And I always forget I have it, so like I scratch and I mess it up. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to be posting one of these lessons per day for 10 days straight until all the lessons are complete, and then I'm going to be thinking of a new series to do because I really enjoy editing. Like, this was so fun to make. But girl, as you're watching this, it's already up, okay? I feel like this project really lit something inside me again, which is good. We're gonna try and go towards more things that light me up. My anxiety is already telling me like, oh, this content's useless, it's not gonna be helpful to anybody. But every time that I tell myself, oh well, this is obvious stuff, like it's not gonna be like educational for anybody and it's not gonna be useful, I think of myself, because there have been so many times in my life when people are just like, oh well, it's just common sense. I'm like, girl, well, I don't have common sense then, because like this is complicated. It takes time for me. Like, last year I actually found out that I'm probably autistic. I say probably because my doctor thinks I am, but I'm also too high functioning to get diagnosed. But also it could just be a complex combination of PTSD and like just anxiety and trauma put together that has like basically the same effect as autism. Like the same symptoms, the symptoms overlap a lot. So it's either that or it's autism, I don't know. Either way, I'm a little bit neurospicy. Sorry, I've gone on a rant. What I'm trying to say is that this real series, 10 lessons that I've learned while studying illustration at university, is up now. It's live. It's on this YouTube channel. It's on my Instagram. It's on my TikTok. So have a little look. Hopefully you find it helpful. Hopefully you find it useful. But if you don't, well, tough cookies. Because I have, by the time that you're watching this, already posted it, so I am never thinking about it ever again, and I'm gonna be moving on to the next thing. But if there's a real series that you'd like me to maybe potentially create in the future, comment in down below on this video, and I'll have a little browse. Maybe I can make something happen, something magical happen. But at this current moment in time, I'm gonna get back to editing because I still have those 2 videos to edit.
Hey, Baba. Hi.
space, you think you're depressed, you're not actually depressed, okay? All you need to do is go and buy yourself a new bookcase, because more bookshelf space fixes all your problems.
This is the old crusty, dusty bookshelf that we are getting rid of. If you look at the freaking shelves, they're like bent. Yeah, he's had this for like decades. So
Not decades.
decades. Although the layout of the books is questionable, but you know what? It's his bookshelf. I think it looks so much better. It also matches the furniture in the bedroom.
Was not expecting a parcel today, but what a nice surprise. I don't know if I ordered this, man. Oh wait, I did. Hold on. I did not. Okay, I did not. These three I did order and I got, which I'm very happy about. However, this one I apparently got 2 copies of, and I got Nightshade by Michael Connolly. I don't read crime, so I definitely did not order this, but I mean, books, I can't complain. I'll probably give it to someone at work. I went grocery shopping and I ended up getting some flowers just because I saw them and they looked nice, and I was like, you know what? My fiance is always the one to get flowers and cut them up nice and arrange them and whatnot. And I don't really know how to do that, but I'm gonna try. This is what I ended up going for. I think together it will look cutesy. You know, I have an artistic vision. Too small, but that's okay because I have different vases, so we're gonna grab one with a bigger opening. Okay, I poured over the water from the other one, but I think this one's prettier, to be honest. So happy accidents. Let's start that again. Impatient for this. Like, I kept breaking the freaking flowers as I was trying to shove them into the vase, and this still took me like half an hour to do. And then second of all, I think I got like way too much baby's breath. Is that what it's called? Baby's breath? Like, you know, those little ornamental things. And now it just looks messy. It looks very, very messy. It's the fault that counts. I've just been trying to edit this video and I'm so sorry with how all over the place it has been, but honestly it's been a roller coaster of a month. Like my emotions have been just all over the place. And it all started with that mini series, 10 things I've learned while studying illustration at university, that I mentioned earlier in the video. Yeah, so that blew up within the first week of posting. I went from having 1,600 followers to having over 5,000 followers. Now don't get me wrong, I've never been a follower count kind of girl, but it was insane. It was crazy, and I tried to film my reaction to it, but I actually was sobbing for the whole video, so all that footage was unusable. I wasn't actually crying because of the follower count, it was because of all the comments I was receiving every single day. Like, it was overwhelming. I would receive comments saying how useful the video was and how thankful the people were that I posted it. You know when you can just feel some unhealed childhood trauma rising up? That was me. I was just triggered, and I was like, why am I being triggered so much by this? Because it was just like pure denial, right? It was like a week of like, there's no way this stuff is useful, but then like people are literally commenting every single day to me telling me it's useful, and I was just like, there is something going on here. For the longest time I've just had this belief that I can't be a teacher. I can't teach people things because they wouldn't understand me, and I haven't really realized why until recently. I always thought, oh, it's because I just find things hard to explain, you know? However, subconscious beliefs always come down to the most like petty childhood experiences, and I literally forgot about this memory until the other day. It just like popped up, resurfaced. I was just like, whoa. Short story time, I guess. It was when I first came here to the UK. It was like a year or two after that. So I already knew how to speak English, and I was trying to take over this task because I was super excited to lead the class because I knew what was going on. However, in my group, the popular girl, it's always the popular girl. The entire time I was trying to explain, she was like, oh, what was that? Oh, I'm so sorry, I don't understand you. And then she'd like turn around and giggle to the other girls, and I was just like, and she ended up taking the items that I was holding off of me and just being like, I'll just leave the class because no one can understand you. And that just blew my mind because I literally did not fucking remember that memory. And I mean, it must come down to that, right? Because it resurfaced, and I was just like, whoa. Yeah, people were racist to me back in the day. I forgot like that I didn't speak English. You know, like I don't know how one forgets that. I'm not English, you know, I'm Polish. I came here when I was 7, and it's crazy that I like forgot that there was a time that I didn't speak English. Moving on from the unhealed childhood trauma, the series did really well, right? So I decided to do another series called Resurrecting Your Creative Self. Basically a little bit of an artist reset for people that have burnt out. And that did really well as well. That one is 8 episodes. It is also now live as well if you want to watch it on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Both of the series were received so well that I am actually now on 10.3 thousand. Like, look, I have the little K on there. Like, that is insane. That is absolutely insane. But I feel like I've disassociated from it because with that, like, everything has been going so well on social media. I feel like I can't think about it. Hear me out. Because if I do, it creates so much pressure. And I already put so much pressure on myself that I feel like if I put any more pressure, I just won't create things. So I need to step aside from that and, like, just continue making things I enjoy. And I'm very glad that I found this sort of mini-series style of editing and posting because I'm really enjoying it, and that's the main thing, right? Going forward, the rough plan at the moment is posting twice a week, just general things, and then doing 1 series per month because this month I did 2 series. That's 18 videos. Per video, it took me 3 hours to script, plan, and film the video, followed by 5 hours of editing and like 30 minutes of scheduling it onto different social medias. So that is like a full day's work. 8.5 hours per video, and I did 18 videos this month. So going forward, I think I'm only going to be doing 1 series per month, not to burn out. If you've been here for a while, you might know that I've been kind of depressed for the past 2 years since graduating. I haven't done anything with my degree. I've just been going down, and like last year was the worst year of my life. And this year, apparently things are lighting up. I don't know, it feels like I'm rambling now, but basically this month has been crazy. And it feels life-changing, and it feels like everything's just going right, and it's hilarious because my emotional sense of humor is just like, instead of being super happy about all of these things happening, my anxiety is just like, ugh. My imposter syndrome is, ugh. My depression is, ugh. I don't know, it's just scary, I guess. Like, I just feel like I don't deserve it, and I feel like I haven't made anything useful, which is obviously lies. Like, my brain is lying to me. I don't need anybody to tell me that it is. I know it is, but it's just, it sucks because I feel like I can't fully appreciate what I've achieved. I hope I don't mess this up, right? I hope I continue making content that is useful, that is helpful, that I still enjoy. One thing that I really don't want to do is start focusing on what the audience wants, because for me, the most important thing is my art. I want to continue expressing myself and making the content I want to make. Again, I'm so sorry with how long this video has been. I really enjoy making this long form content that is, you know, unscripted and that has me rambling for like an hour and then I need to cut it down into like 5 minutes for you guys. But I enjoy this, whereas, you know, Instagram is a little bit more high pressure, a little bit, you know, short form content, get to the point, scripted videos. And here it's just a little bit more of a behind the scenes of how chaotic my brain is. But anyways, I thought we could wrap this video up with Lego. It's Kids Day in Poland soon, so my mom has bought me Lego because I asked for Lego. I never got Lego growing up, okay? Like, it was always too expensive. So now that I'm an adult, I asked for Lego. I'm going to finish this video off by building this and probably watching some Adventure Time. It's gonna be a nice chill evening, and hopefully a nice end to the very chaotic video. I like to make one of these videos per month, but yeah, I'm very excited for next month's one because this one has just been messy. I'll do better next time, but yeah, see you next month. Bye.
Callie!
Kalia!
Your profile said you were into music. That's crazy, so am I.
It's stressing me out that there's food on a blanket. I have to go home. This was nice.
You're running away from intimacy.